Alright, we should be live. I reckon. Alright, yeah, we should be live. Holy shit, already 70 people? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Alright. So for those of you watching on the VOD, remember this is a live stream, so two things. First of all, if you want to... Oh my god, why can I hear myself? Alright. So I've got my own live stream now. My bad. Alright, so for those watching on the VOD, remember there's two things. First of all, feel free to skip ahead a little bit, as I'm going to be talking shit a little bit, waiting for some viewers to come in, so I won't be talking about all the new stuff straight away. And two, make sure you subscribe, that way you know when I go live next time, and you won't have to... Well, you get to interact and do interactive stuff with the chat next time, way more fun. Hey chat, what's up? Filthy TP is upon us? Hell yeah it is. Why is the chat not showing on screen during this part? Because we got all the stuff ready. It's coming. It's coming. Where's my chat? Why is it not on screen? Hey Thomas. Where is my chat box? There it is. Oh, it is on screen. It's just too fucking... you just can't see it. There you go. Now chat can talk again. There you go. Spoiler alert, you can already see some of the cards. Spoilers. Alright, so we'll be going through a lot of stuff today, because there's quite a bit of stuff to look at. So, if you guys are ready for that. New cards, new fucking events, new ranks, new animations, new structure deck. Oh my god, it's everywhere. There's new content everywhere. So yeah, we'll start in just a little bit. We'll wait till there's a few people in here, because I don't want to go over stuff 15 times. So we'll wait till there's a few people in here at least before I start doing the talking. Doing the streamer thing. Morning. Should be fun. I'm hoping there'll be a few TCG players in the chat too. Hopefully there's a couple, because I know there's a few cards in here that you guys might recognize as being a little bit broken. It'd be nice to see if people in chat who know what's up will be able to tell me if the cards are actually giga hyped when they come into the game. Because obviously we know DPE is giga hyped. Okay, let's be honest here. We know that card's amazing, but I'm not sure about the branded stuff and other cards that are in here. So I've never seen them in my life. So I don't play TCG IRL very often, if at all. No new agent support? Mod check? Just here for Sword Salt? There is some Sword Salt stuff. I have seen that. I've seen there is some. Dude, they actually leaked a bunch of the festivals. I'll show you in a bit. Like 3 of the festivals have been leaked, so we know what the next 3 events are going to be. You know what they pre-banned Fusion Destiny? Yep, that's... Everyone predicted it. They saw that ban, they're like, oh, alright, DP is coming. Alright. Alright. Alright, how many people are watching? Are we ready to start reviewing stuff yet? How many we got? 150? It'll probably get a bit higher, but can I bother waiting? Maybe we'll start the boring stuff first. Alright. What do you think, chat? Should we start the boring stuff and end on the cards? I think we should end on the cards, right? We should start on the boring stuff first. So all this other leaked stuff at the bottom we should go through first, and then we'll get up to the cards. What do you reckon? Is that like a good plan? Yeah, end on the cards? Yeah. Alright, we'll start on the boring stuff first. Alright. Okay, so I'm not going to go through these new IDs because I do not give half a fuck. So we'll start from whatever comes up after this stuff. Like after the UI updates. Alright. So upcoming solo modes. I'm not sure how much we care about this, but sometimes the solo modes are nice and they actually give us a deck. If they don't give us a deck, I don't give a shit about them. Those the most waste of time things in existence. But sometimes they actually give you a deck. Sometimes. So hopefully we might be getting a deck for Orchest, Dream Mirror, UA, 6am, Danger, Nemesis. What the fuck? Oh yes, SP Challenge 2 and Duel Strategy 2. Hopefully. I'm not sure how much anyone actually cares about this stuff, but I'm really hoping that at least one of these fucking solo modes, because the last two, like the Weather Painter one and the Herald one, whatever it was, there was no like deck that came with it. The cards they gave us from doing the mode were like useless. They weren't even used in either of the decks. It's like, okay, what's the point in this? So yeah, I like the solo modes, but only when they actually give you card rewards, so you don't have to craft them. That'd be nice. So hopefully these actually give you cards that are worth... that are actually useful in the decks and I have to craft them for. Oh, the 6 Samurai behind for the lore stuff. I think the 6 Samurai actually has some really good lore stuff behind it. I think Guns Blazing did a nice video on it, actually. So, that could be fun. New World Legacy? What did New World Legacy? Alright, let's move on. No one cares about the solo modes. Upcoming ranks. Okay. Now here's the big question, boys. We've got the Legend rank and the King of Games rank. Now, are these ranks going to be the exact same as they did them in Duel Links? Where it's just another whole... Is just Diamond rank, Legend, King of Games? Or are we getting an actual King of Games rank? Which is going to be like the Mythic in Magic, the Legend rank in Hearthstone, the Challenger in League of Legends. Are we going to be getting an ELO rank at the top? Is there going to be an fucking MMR rank at the top? That's the big question. Is King of Games going to be like reserved for like the top 50 players? Is King of Games rank going to be just your rank on the server? Is that going to be actually a thing? If there isn't, I'm going to be so depressed with this game. Holy shit. Just give us a top 500, please. So you had the two... These ranks I think were leaked earlier. Like, much earlier. Like when the game actually first came out. They already leaked. So these aren't new to us or anything. But it just means that these are very likely to be coming soon. And the fact they're like being linked together leads me to believe... Well, it's probably a bit of copium. It leads me to believe they're going to be coming at the same time. So... There's 2 ranks above? Like, how many ranks are going to be in this game? Wait, what? How many ranks are in this game, Brad? What the fuck? Diamond, Legend, King of Games, and there's more after that? That's absurd. We're going to be here for, like, decades trying to climb this ladder at the end of every season. Holy shit. Duel Master and Grandmaster? Grandmaster does sound like a challenger kind of rank, though. What the fuck? That is so odd. That is a ridiculous amount of ranks. Okay. And I guess it's not much more than like League has, because League has like Iron in it as well. If we go with like Wild Rift ranks, they have Emerald as well, so I guess it's not that much more. I don't know if you just saw in game, the new selection pack and structure deck are dropping on May 9th. Okay. I didn't, so thank you for that. Damn, I was hoping the structure deck and the selection packs would drop separately though. I don't like having to make all the content at once. It's much nicer if they spread it out, but whatever. I don't know why they would do that. They should put the structure deck later in the month. Either way, that's up to them. Alright, moving on. We have upcoming gem packs. I don't know what to say. Do we care about this? Like, wow, 3-month celebration. Oh, wow. We got limited time gem. Oh, I'm excited about that one. You guys excited for the limited time gem pack? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Alright, let's move on. Alright, new card bundle. Giving us infinite impermanence. That's a nice bundle actually. Give us another hand trap to use. Not bad, not bad. Free-to-play players can stop complaining about not being able to have all the expensive hand traps in the game. What, they're getting Ash Blossom and Imperm now? Damn. We just need a Max C bundle, honestly. Then we're good to go. Alright. Oh, this is the best update. New animations, by the way. Excuse me? Oh shit, I wanted to zoom in on it, but... what is this? New animation for... yes, that's what we wanted an animation for, guys. That's... yes. Well, yes, I heard the community hate this card with a passion. Let's fix that problem by just giving it an animation that plays every time someone uses it. That's gonna make people very happy. Everyone's gonna enjoy that one. Whose actual idea was that? Give skill drain a fucking thing. Like, why? Imperial Order as well. Oh, I'm so glad this is getting one though. This is a really nice one to get. I use this card like most of my decks nowadays, so glad this is getting one. And Lightning Storm should have one, because it should be a cool animation. Alright, then we have the festivals. So the new events are coming. Oh shit, spoiler. There we go. Alright, so the new events we're getting. I know one of them's kind of covered, but you can still read it. We've got the Link Festival. I assume these will be in order. I assume. Although actually, never mind. The first few events just randomly came out of order, right? So this might not even be in order. We've got the Link Festival. We've got the Monster Type Festival, Attribute Festival, and Fusion Festival. I hope it's not in order because I kind of want the Fusion Festival to be a bit sooner. That's one I really want to play in. Link Festival. I don't know. Is it gonna be a clusterfuck again? Isn't it? Tri-Brigade Festival. Oh god, ZZ. Code Talker Festival. We'll see. We'll see what they do for this. This one might be a kind of a boring skip kind of a festival. These ones might be alright. They're probably not though. It's like there's so many decks that are only one monster type, right? There's got to be so many. Oh, Fusion Festival's next? Nice. There's also a Pendulum Festival. DLM doesn't have it. Don't tell me that. I could have gone with my next couple of weeks not knowing that was gonna come, right? Let's not depress me, okay? Don't give me 2 weeks of pendulums. Oh god. I wonder if Monster Type Festival has to be based on... Wouldn't it be cool if the Monster Type Festival was like a rotating thing? Like every day of the festival be a new monster type? Rather than just... I don't know. Like what if they just did like Fiend for the entire festival? That'd be kind of lame. For like 2 weeks of just Fiends? So surely it has some kind of rotation on it, right? Surely. Same with the Attribute Festival. This can't just be the same attribute the entire time. Because you know how, that would actually be really sick, because that would mean that there wouldn't be one constant meta the whole time. There'd actually be like rotating throughout the events. There's multiple decks you can make and multiple things you can do. That'd be kind of fun. Rather than just, oh shit, 2 weeks of True Draco. Clearly, surely. Probably mono decks? That would be very boring. Because there'd be a lot of decks that are already mono. Like, a lot of them. Like, I think, like, most decks in the game just end up being mono. Like, I could probably take the entirety of that Harpy deck that I put on, like, on YouTube the other day and just play that in the event, and it will be 90% playable. My Harpy Lyralist deck. Alright. That's probably enough look at these event stuff. Let's move on to whatever's next. We have... Ooh, the juice. And this is coming on May 9th, by the way. So 3 days, or I don't know what that is for me. That might be 4 days. I don't know, because I'm Australian, so my time zone's different to you guys. But it's soon, okay? It's soon. May 9th for you guys, so there you go. We have a new Cyber Dragon structure deck, which contains, oh my god. Oh my god, Cyber End Dragon, oh my god, Cyberdark Dragon, and Cyberdark End Dragon, wow. Are these cards up here when I go to the review? So yeah, I won't review these cards right now because I'll review them when I go through them up here. What do you guys think of that one? Are you guys fans of Cyberdarks? Are they any good IRL? Has anyone actually tried playing these IRL, these Cyberdark decks? Because I've never seen this card in my life. I've only seen these ones from Duel Links, so... I don't think it's a Cyber Dragon, it's Cyberdark, so... No, not good. Not good? Oh god. It's okay? Not even slightly? Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. Hey, we're not talking it has to be meta level, okay? We're just talking like, is it like a playable fun deck that's actually like wins games, not just loses every game you put it in? That's like the bar, okay? We don't have to go straight for the top tiers. We just want a bar level that's like, this deck's playable and we can actually get wins with it. It's playable? Alright. See, a lot of people saying no, and a lot of people saying it's playable. It's fun, but dank. Yes, cyber danks, of course. It's playable, alright. I think the majority is saying it's playable. Alright, let's get into the actual cards. So, I want to do it in order, just lines. So, which half do you want to do first? Do you want to start from the bottom or start from the top? Which one do you think is more exciting? These cards seem like more exciting, so I should probably start at the top, right? What do you think, chat? Start at the bottom or start at the top? Because we want to end on the exciting cards and start on the boringer ones, so... I assume these are the more exciting cards. So it's probably top. Yeah, top? Top? Alright. Okay. Oh god. These cards, I heard there's a lot of bangers, okay. Because I heard branded is OP, but we don't know, I don't think we're getting all the branded cards. And we obviously know DP is insane, so hopefully there's some other busted stuff in here. Alright, first up we have Destiny Hero Denier. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can take one of your Destiny Hero monsters from your deck, graveyard, or that is banished and place it on top of the deck. You can only use the effect Destiny Hero Denier once per turn. If you have a Destiny Hero monster on the field or in your graveyard other than Destiny Hero Denier, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Okay. So it has recursion, that's pretty cool. Not sure about placing on top of the deck though, because unless the deck just already has like a standard combo that lets you draw a card, then that'd be kind of a bit of a worthless effect. I do like that it can revive itself though, so if you use it for like a fusion summon, it can come back again, or if you use it for a link summon, it can come back again. Free Extend lets you recycle fusions. Okay, it does let you recycle fusions too. That is true. Not sure. Is it enough to make the cut? That's the question. Is this enough to make your 40 deck cut, you know? It's not bad though. I do like that it can resummon itself a lot. Do like that it can resummon itself. You don't use your second effect one time? I use it once per duel? Oh, that makes multiple copies of him garbage. I guess you can send him straight from deck with that that new fusion spell. Oh, not new fusion spell, with a fusion spell would be kind of nice. It might be alright, it seems pretty good. Cycling Midlicious is a must-run on hero. Oh, can I banish cards, can it? Oh, we put banished back to the top of the deck. That's kind of neat. True. Run 1, play with Destiny Fusion. That sounds about right. That sounds really good. All right, I think that's the consensus. I think we're running one of this. I think. All right, moving on. Gagook Punk Wagon. What? What did I just read? Wait, why is it on the Duel Links Meta website? Is it Wagon? And then in the card name, it's just Wagon. What? Okay. We're gonna call it Wagon from now on. Alright. You can pay 600 life points, add 1 punk spell from your deck to your hand. Okay, we like searches. We like searches around here. But it's not non-summon search, which is kind of cringe. So if it's interrupted, that's kind of lame. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a punk monster you control, or when your opponent monster targets one for an attack, quick effect, you can draw 1 card. Okay, so it's a searcher and comes with like a nice effect with it. Okay. So I have no idea if punk's a good archetype. I've never heard them in my life. Didn't know these things even existed. But this isn't a bad card by itself. This is a good card. That's a nice, it's nice to have a search effect, and it has some random ass. If you try to target me, I get to draw a card effect, which is kind of nice. Take that, effect Veilers, I guess. Speed Wagon. Punk spells are bad. Oh, so the deck doesn't need the spells? Oh. If the deck doesn't actually need its own spell cards, then this card's useless. I just assumed it needed them. Oh. Well, that'd be kind of a bit of a downer. Because the card would be pretty good then, but if all the spell cards for the archetypes suck, then you don't need it at all. Punk is kind of bad in general. I've never heard of them, but... Alright, the card doesn't seem that bad, though. Moving on, we have Yuki, Yo, Punk, Sharax... Oh my god, I'm not even going to bother. You can pay 600 life points, fusion summon 1 Punk fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can pay 600 life points, immediately after the effect resolves. Synchro summon. Ooh, during your opponent's turn? Okay. Okay, I like synchro summoning during my opponent's turn. I like that. Those effects are really fun. If you ever played TG before, that is a banger effect. These first 2 cards seem pretty good. It just depends on like what the actual punk monsters are now. Like the boss monsters and stuff for the deck. Because these effects aren't bad. You slaying a panda? True. They just play Christian that plays better. Well, look, just because one deck is better than the other, because if you always make that argument, you just end up playing to the top tier deck, the best deck in the game. It's like, why play Christian when you play Tri Brigade, you know? That argument doesn't work, because what decks are fun to play, man? Like, sure, there's probably a better deck than this one. You play TG or whatever, or Christian, but, yeah. I like the idea this archetype seems to be using Synchro and Fusion too. That seems pretty cool. Alright, we'll see. These cards seem okay so far. I just want to see what the boss monsters are for the archetype, really. Alright, Ice Jade Acti. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send 1 water monster from your hand to the graveyard, draw 1 card. If a face of water monster you control destroy a battle or card effect while this is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, special summon Ice Jade monster from your hand or graveyard. I don't like that. Unless, like, this Ice Jade stuff wants to be sent from hand to graveyard for activating specific abilities, I don't see why you'd want this. As I have no idea what the Ice Jade stuff is either, but this seems like... Discard to draw 1? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't like this card. He's pretty average. I'm gonna move on from this one. Alright. Ice Jade Tinola. You can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, then target 1 water monster in your graveyard. Send this card from your field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon the targeted monster. Okay. So this effect does this effect even work if you don't have a card in the graveyard yet? Probably not, right? You have to have a target first. But you can target the monster you discard, you have to have a target in the graveyard first before you use the effect. Right? I assume that's how it works. So just special summon something from your hand, okay. If you face the woman's controls destroy a battle or card effect, what's in your graveyard, you banish this card, special summon Ice from your hand or graveyard. Doesn't seem all that exciting still. Not sure about these ones. I mean, there might be some big-ass water monsters you can summon with this, but that seems about it. Not sure about this one. Seems like Dysfunction was a pure deck, but you can use Splash into other water tribute decks. That'll make sense, because you'll be special summoning random-ass water cards. Not I can look at these ones. Seems okay, but not great. Alright, moving on. Sword Soul. Now I hear Sword Soul is an insane archetype. That's what I hear. I'm not sure what we're getting in the game right now. We might not be getting all of them, but I hear it's absolutely mental. So let's see what we've got. Let's see what our first one is. Sword Soul of Moye, which is written differently to how it's pronounced on the card as well. Why would you? Okay. If this card is normal special summon, you can reveal one Sword Soul card or one Worm monster in your hand. Special summon one Sword Soul token. While this token is in the monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. If this card is into the graveyard of synchro material, you can draw one. Okay, that doesn't seem bad. When you reveal a card, give yourself a token. And then when you use this material, you draw one. This deck seems like it's going to be pretty combo heavy, isn't it? Is this deck going to be combo heavy? Oh, the token is a tuner? Oh, it is too. Oh, so this card can just outright make a synchro. Yeah, alright, this is going to be good. This card seems pretty good. I'm not sure what the, what level synchros we need just yet, but this card is already a 1 card level 8, right? That draws a card. Is there 1 card level 8 that draws a card? That seems pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys, but that seems pretty good. 1 card level 8 that draws a card. Yeah. You literally don't even lose value to use it. What the fuck? Wow, okay. I mean, I can't just say it's mental, I love it. 8 and 10 spam, but they can make 7, 9, and 11 as well. Okay. This card's actually pretty fucking mental, actually. Is it even required to be in archetype? It's not, right? It just has to be a synchro monster, so it can be like any level 8. That's fucking any generic as well. That's dumb. Alright, moving on. This card's mental. Alright. Sword Soul of Tyre. You can banish 1 Sword Soul card or 1 Worm monster from your graveyard to special summon 1 Sword Soul token. Okay, it's a tuner as well. While this token is in the monster zone, the player who summoned it can... Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard cemetery, you can send 1 Sword Soul card or 1 Worm monster from your deck to the graveyard. This card's a great follow-up. Very great follow-up. Like, if you're able to special summon this out, then you can just use this as your normal summon, and you've got another level 8. You don't want to 2 of this? Yeah, I assume so. It seems like a great follow-up card. Like, if there's any spell cards in the deck that just special summon this out, you can just get away with running this at 3 and just special summon this out, normal summon this card. That's so nuts. I'm not sure about the sending cards to the graveyard yet, but I assume they have some good cards in the graveyard as well that are good for this. It is highly searchable? Okay. Yeah, you'd run at least 2. You'd at least run 2 of this, I think. This card seems really good. Really good. Do like. Okay, so the first 2 Sword Soul cards we've seen are actually just like wipe all these other cards out the water. These cards are just fucking broken. Alright, moving on. Alright, Ice Jade Tamora. Why are these not in order? That makes things so much easier. Alright. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 water monster from your hand. If a face-up water monster you control destroy a battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Special summon 1 Ice Jade monster from your hand or graveyard. Okay. Still not really liking this archetype too much. Then again, I haven't actually seen what we're trying to special summon yet. I do see what you guys mean by it might be just better in just a straight out just stick it in another water deck as like an engine or something. So I'm not sure we're trying to special summon with this stuff yet, because they don't really want to special summon these guys. Just seems like a really good, maybe an alright splashable thing into other water decks rather than playable on its own. Not a huge fan so far. Right, let's move on. What the? Hey, this dude's a thick boy. Sword Soul, Allspice, Chunjun. Chunjug? Chugjug. Alright. Sword Soul, Allspice, Chugjug. Before damage calculation, if your worm monster battles an opponent's monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you destroy both that opponent's monster and this card. Okay. You can only use the effect once a turn. During the main phase, quick effect, you can contribute one monster, special summon this card from your hand. If it's cast into the graveyard synchro material, you can target one card in the field, either the graveyard or banish it. I mean, the entire like top half of this card seems garbage. I see the only reason you'd want this is if it's really good for its synchro. Like if you just need the level 6 for some reason. Like if you need the level 6 for like a certain synchro or something, but the actual effect seems garbage. Guess we're not playing Chug Jug. Feels bad, man. No Chug Jugs. Alright. Sword Soul Strategist Long Yuan. Long One? Long One. We'll go with that. You can discard one other Sword Soul card or one other worm monster. Special summon this card from your hand. Then special summon one Sword Soul token. Okay, this gives you another level. This gives you a fucking level 10. Okay. While that token is in the monster zone, yeah, okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can inflict 1,200 damage to your opponent. That's very specific. Use the effects once per turn. Okay, so this card is a 1.5 card level 10. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Depends on if we use level 10s actively, which chat does seem to think we do. So doesn't seem too bad. It's literally just a 1.5 card because you have to have a card to discard in the first place. But it can be literally any Sword Soul card or any Worm card. And you make a level 10. That's pretty bonkers because like you could, even if you just open hand of just this card and this card, that is like, oh, that's my level 8. Oh, and there's my Baron as well. Like it's just kind of bonkers. All three of these cards have been fucking nuts. It's because it's a 1-card Baron. And even if you like, at worst you'd like play this at 1 and you could just search for it and then make it Baron whenever you want. But I assume you'd run more than 1. The card just seems really good. It's just there's a Baron whenever you want one. It's a bonkers bunch of cards so far. Alright, next up. Next up we have Ad Liptium of Despia. During your main phase, you can make all face-up monsters currently on the field gain attack equal to their level times 100 until the end of your opponent's turn. If this card is used as fusion material from your hand... Wait. If this card is used as material for a fusion monster from your hand or field and sent to the graveyard, you can target a Despia monster or one of your level 8 or higher fusion monsters banished on the graveyard. Special summon it. Okay, so it's a good way to climb stuff. I think the first effect doesn't matter too much. It's just a good way to like, you can use it as material to bring other stuff back. Can it bring itself back? You can bring itself back, right? At worst. Bring itself back, right? Because that makes it really good. Alright, don't mind. I mean, its attack stats pretty low, but if you bring it back and it gives it the attack buff to everything, it's pretty nuts. Or you can just use it to bring back a fusion monster or something. Okay, very similar to how the other Despia cards work so far. You usually run one of this. Hey, it's level 8. This is a pretty good card to stuff into my Dark Lord Despia. That'd be pretty fun. Another rank 8 to chuck in there. More rank 8s. Brings back DPE. Alright. I get why you'd run it at 1, because it brings back the stuff. That seems pretty good. Okay. Do you like? Alright, another punk card. Noah Punk Ogre Dance. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, Tweet effect, you can make this card gain attack equal to that monster's original attack on this turn. That's pretty useless. You can only use the effect once per turn. You can tribute one punk monster spell, summon this card from your hand. You send this card from your hand to the field to the graveyard. Add one punk monster from your deck to your hand. Except a level 8. Why accept a level 8? Okay, so the top half of this effect, completely irrelevant. But the bottom part, where it's just a searcher for stuff, might be useful in Punk. I don't know what the Punk's searching for yet, but searches are always good, so... Okay, I mean, not awful, but you're only using it for its search effect. Not awful. The top effect is completely irrelevant, though. It's just based on the bottom stuff. She's like, okay. Okay. Apparently, this card doesn't exist, by the way. I can't actually hover it. What? What is this? What's going on? What's going on here? Why can't I look at this card? What's wrong with it? Is this card just like too broken or something? What's going on here? You ate it, you got hungry? What is this? Actually, I didn't have my alert box on today, I'm sorry. Thank you for the $2 early CB. Didn't have my alert box on. It's on now, boys. My bad. Type in search, yeah. Non-punk Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune. Alright, once per turn, when this card destroys a opponent's on battle, you gain life points equal to once per attack. Okay, no one cares. You can tribute one punk once per turn this card from your hand. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Send one punk... Wait, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. If you do, special summon one punk monster from your deck. Except a level 8. Okay. So it gets rid of 2, but you get to get a guaranteed punk monster of your choice straight from the deck, which might be good because, I don't know, might special summon back from graveyard or something, I don't know. Punk Gauge is pretty good for PKs and rank 3 or Synchro Spam decks. Okay. I mean, there's all these, like, we've seen all these, like, kind of cool cards so far, but I don't know what the point is of them yet, because I haven't seen, like, what they're trying to summon. Because these cards, like, okay, I get to summon some other punk monster straight from the deck, but which one do I want? What am I aiming for here with this thing? I think we'll have to wait and see on these cards, because I don't really know what I'm looking at yet. Alright. Let me just refresh real quick. This is actually a work in progress leak, so... What the fuck? Oh, showing some animations that are coming, okay. Just making sure nothing new's been added. That hasn't, I don't think. Okay. Lord of Heavenly Prison. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. This card in your hand becomes revealed until the end of your opponent's turn. While this card is revealed by this effect, set cards on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. If a set spell and trap card is activated except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then, if you activate this effect while this card is not revealed, you can reveal and set one spell and trap directly from your deck, but banish it during the end phase. What the hell? Set cards on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Huh. Huh. Eldritch support? Huh. Includes set monsters? Like, this card actually seems really cringe, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually Eldritch support. You can't dust Eldritch back row anymore if you have this card in the deck. Huh. Alright, is this played IRL? It seems like it'd be played in Eldritch. I assume they would. Just, you cannot destroy my back row smile. On the bright side though, right, to be fair, it means you can still destroy the Eldritch Floodgate cards, because they have to be face up to use them. It's playable on Trap Tick. Oh yeah, there's another fun deck for this card. Yeah, alright, this card seems... Why would they release this? Don't support those cringe decks, man. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, they run 2 normally. I'd imagine they'd run at least... They wouldn't want to run 3 because they don't want to draw into 3 of them. But then again, it's not... You can just... It's only once per turn. Oh god, it's so gross though. It's so gross. Subterra's played at 3. Oh, he has another deck that can use it. There's actually so many decks that can make use of this shit. Yikers. Oh my god, another card I can't click on. What's with the punk cards? It's only the punk cards. I can look at everything else, just not punk. Okay, Madam Spider. Madam Spider. You pay 600 life points, add 1 punk trap card from your deck to your hand. Then you activate a punk card or affect the target's card your opponent controls. You target 1 face-up monster. What's going on here? My dog's doing weird things. You pay 600 life, blah blah blah. Quick effect, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half to the end of the turn. Okay, so this is a trap searcher. I mean, obviously only usable if the trap cards are good. The other effects on it are pretty useless. Semen. Wait. What? Did I just read that right? Okay. No punk. Semen. Is that really? Wait, what is it? I didn't spell that wrong, did I? How do I spell this? Oh, damn it. Huh? It's not coming up in me search. I just want to look up semen. Alright, that's not helpful, is it, at all? That's very helpful. What is this website? Okay, I'm scared to Google that word actually. I don't know if I want to Google that one. Can't spell, can I not? S-E-A-M-I-N. Hello? S-E-A-M-I-N. Huh? Am I spelling that wrong? Punk semen. Alright, there's nothing weird on the screen. Oh my god, some kind of weird shit actually, I don't know. Let me just read this out, okay? I don't want to show you this Google image thing. It's kind of like, it looks very sus. You can pay 600 life points, add 1 punk monster from your deck to your hand, except no punk Z-men. Oh, it's not even spelled that way. What? What? It's not even spelled like that. It's spelled fucking Z-amin. Yeah, now it will show. Okay. A good one, fucking Master Duel meta. Okay. I actually got trolled. Okay. Add 1 punk monster from your deck to your hand, except... Yeah. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 punk monster you control against 600 attack. So, okay, so a good searcher for a punk monster. But again, we've got all this stuff that I'm seeing, like searches for traps, searches for spells, special summon straight from the deck. But what the fuck are we summoning? I need to get to the cards that we're looking to summon currently, because these cards are currently like, okay, What the fuck are we trying to summon with it? Can't really, like, review them until I see the cards we're looking for yet. Because searches are always good, but I don't know what we're searching for yet. Alright. Gemini's Lord God Knight. Okay. Oh god, it's a bit close. Whatever. This card is treated as... Oh my god, it's actually a Gemini. How did I get that from the name? This card is treated as a normal monster face up on the field or in the graveyard. While this card is a normal monster on the field, you can normal summon it to have an effect. Okay, same as Gemini's Tav. If this card's normal special summon, you can add one... If this card's normal special summon, you can add one spell or trap card from your deck to your hand that has a Gemini monster in its text. This card becomes a machine monster. What? Huh. So do we care about this at all? Isn't Gemini's just shit? Aren't Gemini's just garbage? Like, completely garbage? Just unplayable trash? Like, actually, just not playable? Can we just ditch the Gemini mechanic altogether? Yeah, wrong. Yeah, I don't think we care about this, because it's a Gemini. Big sag on that one. Alright, Incredible Ecclesia the Ferocious, sorry. The dragon looks like the how to train your dragon thing on it. Okay. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can sort of summon this card from your hand. You can only sort of summon once per turn this way. You can use effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can tribute this card's special summon one Sword Soul monster or one Fallen from Albaz from your hand or deck. Oh. During the end phase, if a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard this turn, add this card to your graveyard to your hand. Oh, it has recursion as well. Does this archetype not have like any bad cards in it? Huh. I mean, this card's just good, right? What? Like, does this archetype have any bad cards? Like, I'm already reading good shit. This card's been the only bad one so far. Insane, 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 and this card's also insane. What is this? Yeah, alright, you want to search for one of these? Sure, there it is. Just boom. And you can do this on special summon. If your opponent has monsters on board already, you can special summon this, go into your boys, and summon out your stuff. That's fucking mental. That is mental. Ecclesia went from Dogmatic and Invoke support to Sword Soul and Albaz. Shit is busted. Alright, moving on. Cybernetic Horizon. This card is always treated as a Cyberdark card. Send 2 dragon and or machine cyber monsters with different attributes to the graveyard, one from your hand, one from your deck. Add 1 dragon or machine cyber monster from your deck to your hand. And if you do, send 1 machine cyber fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. You cannot special summon monsters except turn out to this effect, except machine monsters. Okay. Okay. So this is very, very specific. So like fully sets up your Cyberdark fusion, right? Right? And it sets it sends the fusion monster to the graveyard as well. But the fusion spell already let you do that. This card is nutty. It seems very, very nutty in its archetype. Of course. Yeah, it does. Sending 1 straight from the deck and gets 1, throwing 1 from the hand to add a monster. So it's a searcher that sets up for your fusion-y stuff. I mean, it's general Cyberdark goodness. It does seem to cover most of what the Cyberdark stuff wants, having the like claws and shit engrave. Or the fusion monsters engrave. Alright, alright. Seems pretty good, It sets up all your other cybery darky stuff. It's a shame I can't show off the actual Cyberdark stuff here without having to like go through them all individually because they're not in these because most of the Cyberdark stuff's already in the game. Which these are the new cards added on top, so it just kind of helps with the Cyberdark stuff we've already got in the game. All right. Surely this Sword Soul card can't be another good card. Surely this is when they get bad. Okay, we can't have another good Sword Soul card. Sword Soul Emergence. Add one Sword Soul monster from your deck to your hand. Yeah, okay, just a generic search, right? Or if you control a synchro monster, you can add one worm monster instead. Yeah, okay. If this card is banished, you can target one Sword Soul monster or worm monster you control and increase the limit to one. It's just a searcher. Okay, great, sick. Awesome, another good Sword Soul card. It never ends. It literally never ends. They just keep getting better. It actually doesn't end. What the fuck? My god. It also searches Protoss? Arc Nemesis Protoss. That's something we've already got in the game. Protoss. This thing? Can't be known as must first summon from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your graveyard and or face up on the field. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can declare one monster attribute on the field, destroy all monsters on the field with that attribute. Also, until the end of the next turn, neither player can special summon monsters with that attribute. Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good card. It's banned in TCG. Oh, great. Sick. That's awesome. That's what I like to hear. Now, this archetype seems like it might be pretty good, guys. I don't know. This Sword Soul archetype, it might just become tiered. I don't know. That might be a hot take, but it seems pretty decent so far. What the fuck? Alright. By the way, chat, if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when I go live. You can tune into these whenever they do them. Search is Rongo. Searchable Rongo. Alright. Surely this cannot be another good Sword Soul card. This is when they get bad. This is actually going to be a bad Sword Soul card. Target one Sword Soul monster in your graveyard, or if you control a synchro monster, you can target one worm monster instead, special summon it. If this card is banished, you target someone in the field, increases the resistance by 1. Alright, it's more of an extender. It's just a monster aboard. It's just an in-art type monster aboard. Surely these are once per turn, right? They are, okay. That's good to read. Holy fuck, if these weren't once per turn. Holy fuck. Alright. It may not be a 3 of though. You may only want to run 2 of it. I know a lot of Monster Reborn style cards end up only being 2 ofs, so it may only be a 2 of. Alright. And I haven't seen anything that particularly searches for this card, so maybe a 1 to 2 of, 2 of, 1 of. I think looking like that kind of a style card. Alright, moving on. A Drytron card? Cringe. Spirisan, one ultimate flagship Urgason from your extra deck of banishing one what? Big Dipper and one what is this? From your hand or field. Although you can banish one of them from your deck instead if... What am I reading? What are these cards? Is it just... What am I looking? I don't know what these cards are. Is this just the names of all the Drytron cards I've just never paid attention to? Like just the basic ones? Dryson, yeah, nice one. Huh? Can I add... What did I just spell then? Drytron. So those are the names. Are these just the basic names of the cards or what? What are these things? It's hot trash? Or I'm not going to bother looking any further into it then. Moving on. I don't care enough. Who cares about Drytron cards? Cyberdark Realm. When this card is activated, you can add one Cyberdark monster from your deck to your hand with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. Okay. During your main phase, you can immediately have this card effect resolves and normal summon one Cyberdark monster. Okay. You can only use the previous effect of Cyberdark Realm once per turn. If you equipped a monster from your graveyard, By the effect of a silent monster that activated when it was normal summon special summoned, you can equip from your opponent's graveyard instead. Okay, so a searcher that lets you equip your opponent's graveyard cards to your Cyberdarks. Okay, not bad, not bad. Nice, we like searchers, we do like searchers. We do like searchers. It's one off. What, this card, really? Just, I mean, it is a continuous, but it's a searcher, right? Searchers are nice. Okay, or maybe we're talking about this card. And it's a double summon as well. I like it, I like it. Do you think Cyberdarks will be wanting to run this card? Searchers are always good, especially on spell cards. Doesn't even take up your normal. Oh, you meant this one? Alright. So we have for sure. It's just like a banger card. Alright, moving on. Getting through these now. We've got Cyber Eternal. Target one Cyber Fusion monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck, or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. If a machine Cyber Fusion monster you control be destroyed without a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. This is like a monster born for fusions, and it's a quick play. Quick play seems so good. It also depends on if cyber monsters have any like on effects, like when they're summoned. That may make them better. So if the fusion monsters have on summon effects rather than on fusion of summon effects.
Shut up, Mokuba.
You fusion summon 2 field spells that just searches once per turn. That's it. It's what Triamid players wish would exist, but don't. Laugh at it.
Alright. I assume you were talking about this fucking thing. Alright. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Cool. Thank you, buddy. Good for getting Cyberdark Cannon back out. Good card. It does seem like a good card. I mean, it's at worst just a monster reborn with a quick effect, so... a quick effect monster reborn. I mean, that can't be bad. Revive the end dragon that you dumped with Horizon. I don't think that works. You have to fusion summon the card first before you can special summon it. Right? You can't just monster reborn things you send from the extra deck unless they've already been fusion summoned first. So it's just like monster reborn on cards that have already been fusion summoned. So it might be alright. But again, it's probably one of those cards that's like, hey, you run like 1 to 2 of it because it's monster reborn effects are generally better that way. Unless of course it can be used as like a primary extender card or something and it's always used in your combo or something. The fact that it's a quick effect is so good though. Being able to summon it during the battle phase and during your opponent's turn is such a good use. You can bait out your opponent's removal, then summon out your monster or whatever. Your opponent might remove your stuff, then you can quick effects, special summon it back after they removed it. Some pretty good stuff. You might run 3? You might. We'll see. Alright. Branded in High Spirits. Reveal a monster in your hand and send 1 level 8 fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard with the same type that has 2500 attack or defense. Then you can apply this effect. Discard the revealed monster, and if you do, add 1 Fallen of Albaz or 1 monster that lists that card in its text from your deck to your hand. Okay. During the end phase, if a fusion monster was sent to your graveyard this turn, which this card sends the fusion monster, you can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. Why is it even... Why does this card just add itself back to the hand anyway? It literally does the sending. Alright, so it's a generic searcher for your Albaz stuff. And it gets to recycle itself. That's a pretty good card. That sounds like a pretty good card to me. No one plays it? Oh, you can only use 1 per turn and once per... Okay. I see. So it doesn't actually recycle itself that often. But it is a searcher though. It seems pretty good. It's a searcher, right? No, it's good. There's better branded cards to run in Master Duel though. Alright. Well, chat doesn't seem to like this card very much. Doesn't seem that bad to me. It has to have specifically 2500 attack or defense. Does have to have 2500 attack or defense, I guess. Spirit is for discarding and milling off of level 8 Albaz, in my opinion. It's a placeholder card. Alright, well, chat doesn't seem to like this card, so I think we'll move on. Alright, moving on. Branded in red. Now, I think chat will like this card, though. Target one Despia monster or one Fallen of Albaz in your graveyard, add it to your hand, then apply one of the following effects. Fusion summon one... Keep in mind, this is a quick effect. Fusion summon one level 8 or higher fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion monsters listed on it from your hand or field, but it cannot attack directly this turn. Now this one I think chat will like. I think you guys are probably going to say this card's pretty pog. You think this one's pretty good? This is a good card, boys? A quick effect fusion spell that brings back resources from graveyard. Red Poggy Woggy. 2 to 3 of. Used on your opponent's turn? Certainly can. It's literally a fusion spell for anything, though, as well, right? It's literally a fusion spell for anything. Quick effect to summon anything that can use the Fallen of Albaz stuff. Master of Oz? Pog? It seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Big fan. I think there's more cards if you refresh the page, actually. Did the list grow?
Shut up, Mokuba.
These are the animations.
I think there's more cards if you refresh the page.
Oh, there is too. Who the fuck are these guys? Where'd these guys come from? Wait, how many more cards are there? It's just these two, right? From the cards we've gone through so far. Alright, so apparently these two just randomly appeared, so we'll go through these two now. Alright. Attachment Cyburn. You can target one dragon or machine cyber monster you control, equip this card from your hand or field to it. A monster equipped with this card gains 600 attack. If this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you target one of the dragon or machine monsters in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay. Doesn't seem too exciting. Seems pretty average. Seems kind of... Not sure about that one. Or the other one. You can discard one spell trap card and one power bond from your deck to your hand. Okay. Search for power bond. Interesting. You can only use dragon or machine cyber monsters as fusion material this turn. Also, once when you fusion summon this turn, you can also banish monsters from your graveyard as material. Ooh. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Cyberdark monster from your deck to the graveyard with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. Okay. Chimera seems pretty good. Even if it's just as a meme, anything that can search for Power Bond seems really fun. This card seems, I don't really care about it. But this one seems pretty fun. So if you guys don't know what Power Bond is, that's the big fusion spell thing that like doubles the attack, right? Is this thing. This fucking summon out something, give it like a trillion attack and just beat over your opponent. That seems pretty good. And it allows you to use the graveyard for it, the materials. So Definitely can't complain about this one. Seems pretty good. Banger card. This one, though, we don't care about. Like, this card seems shit. A Power Bond Searcher. Didn't even one even existed. That's pretty cool. OCK Searcher. So definitely a good going second card, I would say. Probably not too great going first. But we are playing Master Duel, so most games you get put going second anyway. Alright, back to where we were, which is this one. Ice Jade Cradle. Add one Ice Jade monster from your deck to your hand with a different name from the cards you control in your graveyard. I mean, again, it's a good card, but like, I don't know what these Ice Jades are summoning. They seem like they're only good in like a generic water deck, because they don't have any other like monsters of their own. You know? It's actually 2 Power Bond searches, but we don't talk about that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to summon here yet, guys. So, another searcher that we just don't know what it's trying to do. But it's a good search. Hang on, it's a great search. We just need something to want, you know, grab. So I think we'll move on from that one. Alright. Wild Picking. At the start of the damage step, if your opponent monster battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster. Okay. Not a terrible effect, but I prefer like actual destruction-y stuff. You can only use the effect of one. Oh, it's only once per turn as well. Gross. If the card's only destroyed by opponent's card effect. Okay, this card seems garbage. Okay, moving on. Once per turn? Why? Alright, Crash Beat. If your opponent activates a card or effect that targets your opponent monsters, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, not terrible. Even once per turn. If this card and its only spell and trap contains destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can activate this effect. This turn, your opponent cannot target opponent's control with card effects, and they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. I mean, in Duel Links, this will be insane. In Master Duel, I don't think so. Seems like a pretty average archetype. I mean, if you can get both of these out, it's kind of good together, because they kind of sort of combo with each other, sort of. But if your opponent has any kind of non-target removal, your entire deck dies. If this is all you're trying to, like, survive with, so... Not a huge fan of these cards. Yeah, Duel Links W. It's literally a Duel Links tier card. That's what they look like. Alright, Break the Destiny. Target one level 8 or higher Destiny Hero monster or one Destiny End Dragoon you control. Or Dragoon? You can destroy it. If you do, your opponent skips their next main phase 1. Oh. Skips their next main phase 1. Right, okay. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one spell trap card from your deck to your hand that specifically lists a Destiny Hero monster card name or Destiny End Dragon in its text. Right. I mean, it's good if you want to skip your opponent that has like a battle phase, but isn't everyone just going to like summon all their stuff during main phase 2 and you just wasted your time? Be a shame if they released a generically summonable monster that has a recursion non-targeting pop. Yeah, that would be a shame. Aren't you just going to go to your main phase 2 and then just do all your stuff then? You just go main phase 2, smile. Like, it's good against decks that only need battle phases to win, but what decks exist that do that? Just do your main phase 2 shit, somehow. Break the Destiny or Threatening Roar. Is Threatening Roar skip main phase 2? What's that do? Threatening Roar. Oh, I mean, let's go main phase 2. Like, no one cares about that. Oh no, not my battle phase. Oh no. Oh no. Right, moving on. Giant Starfall. Neither player can activate the effects of monsters without a level in response to this card's activation. Okay. Get rolled season link monsters, I guess. Target one face-up monster without a level on the field. For the rest of this turn, any battle damage from battles involving that target is halved. It cannot activate its effects or be destroyed by battle. Also, its attack becomes 0. Okay, so this will be like an amazing, well, I'd say amazing, but I mean, a playable sideboard card. I don't think you're going to be playing this outside of that, though. Because, like, it targets specifically Link monsters or Xyz monsters. That's kind of what it's aiming for, right? Stuff that doesn't have levels. It's like a side deck card at best, and there's probably better side deck cards in the game, so. Just use Skill Drain, Smile. Yeah, Master has no side deck, so who cares? Alright. What's my dog doing? Where'd it go? Alright, hang on. I'll be a sec, boys. I have to deal with my dog. Alright, I'm back. Should probably remember what my keybinds do at some point. Alright. Show dog? No, dog's going outside now. Oh, we'll probably come back in a sec. Might show it in a sec. Sword Soul Assessment. Target one face-up monster you control. Banish up to 5 Sword Soul cards and or worm monsters from your graveyard. And if you do, that monster gains 2 attack for each card banished this way. Okay, don't care too much. If this card is banished, you can special summon Sword Soul token. Okay. While that token is in the monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot special summon monster next deck. Wait, is this actually a card that's not that great? Magic codes for every keyboard. I forgot which ones did what. Because I know this one is the full screen one, but the other, and I think this one's the wide one. But I'm not sure which one's the Brad one and which one's the Chad one and which one's the. Yeah, I forget these ones. I know these two. But the other ones I don't really know, I forget. Oh yeah, this guy is the first Sword Soul card since Chug Jug that's actually bad. They can have Sword Souls can have bad cards. Is that possible? Oh my fucking god! I'm in shock. You're a label maker, true. Feels good, man. An actual card that's bad. By the way, once again, has a different name to the one that's on the card picture. Interesting. Alright. Sword Soul Blackout. Target one worm monster you control and 2 cards your opponent controls. Destroy them. If this card is banished, you can special summon 1 Sword Soul token. While this token is on the monster zone, the player who summoned it, blah blah blah. Okay. So unless this just happens to be searchable like on the end of your combo, you wouldn't use this. But if it's like a really good thing you just search for at the end of the combo, it'd be really good. Like as a searchable thing, I think this card is good, but it seems bad as just like something you'd run in your deck as like a main, just run 3 of or anything. But if like you do your full combo and then you can search for an extra Sword Soul card, you just search for this because then you just gotta destroy 2 that's on your board, which seems really useful. Like if you have a monster on board that can do a negate, then you can destroy the negate to pop 2 or something after you've already used its effect. You know, it seems pretty good. Yeah, Synchro gets it? Okay. This seems really good, but as like a searchable one of. I wouldn't run this as like a main deck 3. I'd be really surprised if people do. Pop the skill drain? True. Alright, moving on. Cyberdark Invasion. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Target 1 Cyberdark effect monster you control. Equip 1 dragon or machine type monster from either graveyard to it as an equip spell. That gives it 1000 attack. Don't really care about that. Similar equip card you control to the you control to a machine type monster. Great summon card opponent controls. I mean, could be worse. Doesn't seem like it's something I'm so excited about. It's like a, I don't know. Trigger attachment cyber effect with this. I don't know. I look at this and I'm like, okay, I mean, it's not terrible. It's a continuous effect that can keep destroying like one card every turn. But that's kind of like all it's doing. It's not that great. Non-targeting, true. It's just, I look at kind of stronger cards than this when I play in Master Duel is kind of what I'm looking for. You only need one blackout? Oh, we're talking about this card again? No, we've moved on, haven't we? We've moved on, guys. We're on this one. It gives the fusion one extra negate. Okay. Looks again, attach another material to it. I mean, it is. If it's probably searchable too. So, I mean, sure. It just seems like an okay card. Seems okay. Nothing too spectacular about it though. Because I'm just wondering, like, would you want to have this like? Outside of it being searchable, so put that aside, if you're just running 3 of this in your deck, would you prefer to draw this, or would you just prefer to draw an Ash Blossom or something, or an Imperm? Because I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards I just prefer to have an Imperm in my deck or something, right? So, outside of being a searchable one-of that's like, oh yeah, I'll just search for this because it's continuous and I can keep using it repeatedly, then yeah, I'd probably just want to have a Ash Blossom in my deck, right? Doesn't seem all that great. It's a 3 of? You use 3 of this? There's a little hand trap room in Cyberdark. That's what I mean. Like if this card's taking up the space, I mean I'd probably just cut a couple of these 4 hand traps. Three of Cyber, not hand once, you mean not hard once per turn? I mean, it is a hard once per turn. It says you can only use one Cyberdark Invasion once per turn. That's literally hard once per turn. What do you mean? That's literally hard once per turn. I don't know, I'm not super excited about this card. It's probably usable, but I don't think I'm going to use multiple, but it's just okay. What is this? Rebirth Judgment. Once per turn, you can declare one monster type. All monsters in the graveyard become that type this turn. Okay. That's like I don't care. Moving on. Jury, Punk, Dangerous Gabu. You can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Then, if you control a Punk monster, gain life points equal to that target. Okay, so this is the trap card we're searching for Punk. Using the trap card searcher, wherever it was. Or one of them at least. I mean, not bad. A searchable negate, that's something, I guess. This is a meme. I mean, I haven't seen anything. I've seen nothing super exciting from the Punk stuff yet, and this card isn't going to help it. I need some actual good Punk stuff, okay? Alright. Jury, Punk, Nashiwari, Surprise. Target one set card your opponent controls, or control a Punk monster, target one face-up card, and destroy it. Okay. So a negate and a destroy, both searchable. But so far, and I don't think there's any other Punk stuff actually coming, the Punk stuff seems like it needs, like, other cards. they don't have a boss monster or anything yet. Like, what? Maybe it hasn't been shown yet or hasn't been leaked yet, but if that's all the Punk stuff we're getting, what, is there more we've already got in game or something? Do we already have Punk stuff in game? There's just new support for it? Is this stuff in game, guys? Like this card? Or something? Or is it just more stuff that might be released later on? We just don't have any yet. Because these cards by themselves seem absolute. Oh no, there's a Punk card coming up. Well, there it is. Okay. You weirdo. Oh yeah, there's a few. There's another one there too. I'm just blind. Okay. Alright, I really... These better be some pretty good boss monsters, because so far these cards have been pretty needed in something. They're lacking. Alright, next card. We're saving till last. We'll save this one to last. Alright. Masquerade of the Blazing Dragon. 1 Despia monster plus 1 light or dark monster. That's gross. Already, brilliant super poly target. Already. Very good. Also means this deck is going to be played in like any light or dark monster deck that you're trying to stick your Despias in, such as Dark Lord, for example. While you control this Fusion Summon card, your opponent must pay 600 life points to activate cards or effects. Well, that's just mean. Not particularly a great effect, but that's just mean. If your opponent controls a Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Exceeds, or Link monster while this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can special summon this card or banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, so it seems like mostly a super poly target. Mostly. Oh, it's a cost to the 600, so you can't negate it? You'd be surprised how good that effect is. I mean, it's a cost, it seems pretty good, because you probably can't just, like, activate negates to it, right? And it comes back from the grave, too, which is pretty nice. If you have 2 of these, that burns a lot, that is true. 1,200 a pop would be really gross. Two of these would be nuts. Doesn't seem too hard to get 2 out either. What's the level aim? I mean, at worst, just a great super poly target, so it'll be played somewhere, at least. Alright, not bad, not bad. Alright. Especially considering the Despia stuff, right? When you summon out this card, the Despia monster will likely come back anyway. So you get this card out and whatever Despia monster you use for the fusion summons. You just need 1 light or dark monster, and like the fusion, like the Despia is like their fusion spell, that field spell they've got, right? And you can just summon this out with just 1 card then, basically, because the field spell stays there. It seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Alright. Okay, this better be a good card. Punk Rising Carp. 2 punk monsters. You can tribute this fusion summon card, special summon 2 punk monsters, different names from each other from hand or deck, except level 8 monsters in defense position. Okay, we've already got a bunch of searching effects or other stuff. If you synchro summon using this card as material, you can target 1 punk monster you control. It can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Okay. Cool. Not quite what I was looking for. Seems like an OTK with the synchro monster though. And I'm still looking for a good punk card. I'm really looking for some good punk stuff. This seems pretty average still. Alright, Cyberdark End Dragon. Cyberdark Dragon plus 1 Cyber End Dragon. Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing 1 level 10 or lower Cyberdark fusion monster equipped with a Cyber End Dragon. Okay. Not bad. So that works super well with the search spell. Wherever it was. I forgot where it was now. This one, because this one can send the thing and then add the monster that can just attach the thing, so that made sense at all. Must be fusion. Okay. Unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Okay. Unaffected by activated effects is pretty good. 5,000 attack, unaffected by... Oh, I like that. I like that. Once per turn, you can equip 1 monster from either graveyard to this card. This card attack... Ooh. Oh, this card seems fun as fuck. Give me that. This card seems really fun. 5,000 attack, unaffected by activated effects. It seems really good. This is literally all Cyberdark does. I'm not surprised. This card seems really good. Gets negated by a skill drain. Yes, if the skill drain's already... It does, right? Was that when skill drains act? Oh yeah, does it only get negated like if skill drain's already on the board when you try to summon this? Just sit on it and hope you can't beat over it. Skill Drain is an activated effect. Yeah, but if Skill Drain was already active when you summon it, it'd be negated. I'm not sure if it negates, if Skill Drain, when it's activated when this card's already on board, if this card be negated or not. Skill Drain is continuous, yeah, but if this Skill Drain has to be activated, Skill Drain is activated after this, does this get negated? No, so yeah, Skill Drain is after this, yeah. So it's only if it's Skill Drain activated first, right? Or is it when it's activated afterwards as well? Oh, it's still negated? Okay. this is a kaiju needed to remove if I've ever seen one. Bring out the kaijus. Wait, no, Skill Drain doesn't always negate it. Why are half of you saying it always negates and some of you saying it doesn't? How's there no already ruling for this? Skill Drain always negates it. Do I need to Google the ruling for this or not? Do I care enough? I don't think I care enough. I really don't think I care enough. I think I'll just find out when I play it in game and get Skill Drain and cry. That's what I think is going to happen. It literally doesn't. Ask Judge. Yeah, let me just bring up my boy Distant Coder that I happen to have in my DMs right now. Whatever, this card's in Telefine, who cares? I'm going to play this card, it's going to be banger. Half the decks in the game are going to see this and be like, wow, I actually don't have an out for that. And then they're going to cry. Alright, that's all you need to know. Banger card. Also very easy to summon card by the looks of things. Alright. Ultimate Flagship Ursatron. Actually, one more thing. Is this likely to be summoned like multiple? Is Cyberdark likely to summon multiple of these a turn? Is that something that they can actually do consistently? Can I have 2 of these out? Is that? I just need to know. Is it likely I'll be able to summon 2 of these like on my first turn? Is that likely? No? God no? Damn it. I wanted to, you know how good the screenshot would be for that? For the thumbnail? The meme thumbnail of 2 of these on the board at the start of the turn. How banger that would be. God damn it. Alright, moving on. Alright. Ultimate Flagship Ursatron. Oh, this is the card that we don't care about, right? This is the card that's summoned from this thing that we just actually don't care about. I don't care enough about it. Alright, moving on. Sword Soul Grandmaster Jin Zhao? Ching Xiao? I think he's a League of Legends character. Alright, 1 tuna monster plus 1 worm monster, level 8. If this card is synchro summoned, you can add it to your hand or banish 1 Sword Soul card from your deck. Okay. Quick effect. You can banish 1 Sword Soul card or 1 monster from your hand or graveyard, then target 1 other effect monster on the field, negate its effects until the end of this turn. So it's a negate. Ooh. So it's a searcher that comes with a negate. So you can use this card to summon it out, wherever it was, which already draws a card. Then you can search for a card with this. So you actually gain a +1 for doing a 1 card synchro. And then it has a quick effect to negate when it's on board. So this card into this card is literally a +1. Because this card already replaces itself, because it draws a card, right? And this card searches a card. So this is already a +1. It's already a... Oh my god, that's so good! You can search or negate? Yeah, but I assume you use the negate during your opponent's turn, whereas you use the synchro summon during your turn, right? So... yeah, so you use the one... you summon it during your turn, then during your opponent's turn you use the negate. Fucking hell. How does this archetype just get better the more I read the cards? Like they actually just keep getting better. They don't get worse. It's ridiculous. This deck just seems ridiculous. Alright, next we have Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign Shen... oh Oh my, I cannot be asked. Okay, this is the level 10. For each banished card, this card gains 100 attack and defense, and monsters your opponent controls loses 100 attack and defense. Okay, be scared, Manji players. All right, not Manji. No, it is Manji, the fucking banished card dude. If this card be destroyed battle or by card effect, you can banish one card from your graveyard instead. Not bad. If a card is banished except during the damage step, you can banish one card each from both your opponent's field and graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay. He's kind of cool, but I feel like we just want to summon the other card, right? We just want to summon Baron instead. Summon Defleur. Who needs this when you can summon Defleur, you know? It's probably, arguably this is much better going second though, of course. But I'm pretty sure we're just summoning Defleur. Yeah, we're just summoning the stupid flower. Why not both? Hey, true, just summon both of them. Yeah, the effect's fine, it's just we've got a flower, so we just use that instead. You still need to play it? Yes, you'd still play it, because flower isn't that great going second, whereas this card is a lot better going second, I'd imagine. There's no reason not to run it. Alright, last chance for the punk cards to not suck. This card has to be of equal power level to this thing, where it actually takes the entire deck from being, like, not playable to playable. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Amazing Dragon. It better be amazing. If this card is synchro summoned, you can target cards opponent controls up to the number of level 3 psychic monsters with different names you control, and in your graveyard, return them to hand. So it's a big board nuke. You can target a monster in your... And there's a board nuke you can summon during your opponent's turn. I think they had one of those effects, right? Was it this archetype that had one of those effects? I think it was. Yeah, it was. So you can summon it during your opponent's turn as well. But it's level 11 though. Okay, you can target what's in your graveyard, special summon it, you can use once per turn. I mean, it's pretty good, but Mistworm, is that you? True. Could just play Mistworm instead. Alright, I've come to the conclusion that punks, I'm afraid, they're getting the thumbs down from me. We're getting the thumbs down from me for these punks. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of these punks at all. You will not be seeing a punk video from me, boys. I'm not a fan. These cards seem pretty lame. I'm playing Mistworm over this. Get it out of my face. I'm just Mistworming my opponent. The best punk card is Alcipharax. True. Alright, moving on. Final card, we have Rutten, the Heavenly General. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can target one face-up monster this card points to, special summon level 4 alarm monster with the same type as that monster from your hand to your zone this card points to. Okay, that seems pretty good actually. At the start of the battle phase, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Wait, this card seems really good actually. What is it, Link 3? You could extend a lot of things with this. Link 3, special summon a card from hand, extend until Link 4. Not to mention it has an arrow pointing to your opponent's side of the board too, which is kind of neat. But you'd already have to have a card on board with it though. That's the only issue. Too slow. Oh, it's during the standby phase, you're right. Oh, it's standby phase. Ugh. Alright, yeah, okay. Yep, that ruined the card. Never mind. Garbage. Why is it standby phase? I just skipped over there. That's so... Okay, well. Dead card. Alright. And I think that's it. I think we've gone through it all. Oh no, actually, sorry. Sorry, I missed a card, boys. Hang on. I said I'd save it to last. Alright, here it is. Destiny Hero, destroyer of literally the entire meta. 1 level 6 or higher hero monster plus 1 Destiny Hero monster. Monsters your opponent control lose 200 attack for each hero card in your graveyard. You can only use the effects once per turn. Quick effects can destroy both 1 card you control and 1 card on the field. If this card destroys a battle or card effect, you can activate this effect. Spirit summon Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard during the standby phase of your next turn. So it literally includes itself. And it is summonable via Verte Anaconda and my boy Destiny thing, Fusion, whatever the fuck it's called. They just got limited. Fusion Destiny. So you just Verte Anaconda, get this thing, summon this, and there you go. Have fun. The entirety of the meta uses this card. This card is actually mental. Fusion Destiny, make Verte. There you go. Have fun. DP in every deck. Let's go. What Destiny monsters are you running with this, though? What is... Because I know a lot of decks use this combo, but what Destiny Hero monsters are we actually using? Outside of, you know, DP and the Fusion thing. What are we using to summon it? Dasher and Celestial. Dasher. Once per turn, you choose one of the monsters card gains. This card attacks, changes one monster turn. When you draw a monster during your draw phase, while this card's in your graveyard, you can reveal it, spell, or summon it. Okay. And Celestial. Celestial. Oh yeah, this card, okay. yeah, this card you banish the other one, draw 2. Some use Mail for Extender. Alright. Very, very cool. So how often is this actually used in TCG? Because I know it's used a lot, but give me like a percentage of like top decks right now that are using this. Give me like a percentage, boys. How many top decks are using this card? Give me a rough percentage of what you'd say. TCG players. Yes. 90%, 80%. Oh my god. All the time, like 90%. Yes. Yes. Okay. I see. Oh my god. Yes. I see, guys. I see. Well, that may have answered my question. Every deck that is not Eldritch. I love it. Good stuff, Konami. We really needed a card that's using like 80% of the decks currently just in the game. Right now. Alright, is that everything that's been leaked? Because I know there's been an announcement in-game currently, so I just want to see if the announcement in-game is different or if they posted anything about it. Alright, so they've got separate leak stuff for it now, but let's see if there's anything actually new in here. We've already gone through these cards, right? Yeah, we've already gone through these cards. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I've already gone through this stuff. The structure deck. Okay. The icons and mats. Wallpapers. Oh shit, we can have fucking access code talker and Draco as a wallpaper? I'm down. Okay, new icons? I know you guys aren't as excited about these as I am, but I want a new icon, alright? I'm sick of having the lolly as my icon. I need something else, so. Okay. Smell a smug lady? Smug lady? We do like the smugs. Why is this guy... Why can you have this guy as a fucking art? Alright. I'm not liking this one being here. This means this card's likely to never be banned. So I'm not liking that. This card isn't even a person, it's just a building. Okay. Damn, these I really like any of these that much. It's kind of lame. Alright, we got the Protector or the... Card back, I'm guessing? Yeah, the card back. Okay, a lot of Six Samurai stuff though. I'm guessing if any deck's gonna come with an actual, oh, these card backs are probably given from the, these rewards probably from the solo missions, I'd imagine. That's what I'm guessing. New mates? Oh my god, there's a Chibi Dark Magician. Oh my goodness. Wait, isn't half of these already in the game? Wait a minute. He's already in the game. This one isn't though. What is this thing holding? Is that a sausage? What is it holding? What is that? I'm confused. What is going on in that fucking picture? Oh. Ooh. Pet the dragon, okay. Oh, isn't it cute? Oh, how cute he is. He's so cute. Oh, I want a dragon. I want a cute little dragon. Oh, so cute. Field parts. Oh, this one's cool. Oh, that one looks really cool. It literally looks like the monster. It's the Predaplant thing. Oh, I'm blocking it mostly. This one's really cool. I like this. Big this be a Predaplant player's wet dream for a field thing. That looks so cool. That is cool as. Other ones though, I don't really recognize anything in particular, so I guess it's alright. It's got a campfire with it. Dark Souls reference? Elden Ring reference? Yeah. Alright, mate space. We got the hero one. Okay. Cardi one's pretty cool, but I thought we already got this. Maybe we didn't. Nothing too exciting in there though. This one looks like StarCrafty. Jewel fields. Oh, I can't zoom in on them enough. But can kind of make out them. This one looks very plain. This one looks amazing though. This one looks really good. These two are okay. This one looks like garbage, but these three look okay. Some new fields. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, don't mind it. I think that's it for these leaks. Is that it? I think that we finally reached all the leaks and stuff that's coming. Future card animations. So these cards are all getting animations? Or are these cards that... Oh, these cards aren't even in the game yet, so we're just guaranteed to get these? Is what's happening? Hey, what? So we are getting this one. What the hell is this card there? Where's this card? Where do these cards come from? Adventure? That's what this card is, right? Huh. So I guess I go through these. So these cards, we don't know when they're coming, but they're not going to be the next set. So we don't have to worry about these yet. Well, some of these are. There's a lot of the cards here that are. But there's a few of them, like this card here, this adventure card thing, we don't have to worry about yet. It's not coming just yet. So we only have to worry about the ones that are actually coming, which are these lot here. How these Hyperion stuff is there? We don't have any of these cards in the game yet, right? These are all just new cards. I think so. See the in-game announcement? Can do that real quick. So I don't think I'll go through these cards now if we're not confirmed to be getting them for a while. Because I'll wait till they actually get announced next time and I'll go through them. Because these cards, most of these cards are not actually coming yet. Like the adventure stuff isn't coming in the next set. So we're guaranteed to get that. That first card is already coming. We know that. It's just there's a few cards that are not in the thing. Let me just do. Where is it? All right. Wait, what the fuck? Did they update the notification thing? Anyway. Okay. So what have we got in game? What's new? Oh, it's changing its card text? Okay. Cool. Don't care. Alright. We got the selection pack written down. Sword Soul Despier. It's not new here though, right? This is all stuff we've already gone through, right? It just says these new cards are on the 9th when they're coming. Okay, why is there a bot in my chat? Wow, an adult dating site. Wow. Okay, I have to wait for my chat to catch up so I'm actually gonna remove it. That's annoying. Yeah, there we go. I'm bored out of me, chat. Yeah, we've already gone through all this stuff though. We've gone through this as well. It's also May 9th. Alright, I think we've gone through all the leaks now. I think we've gone through all the leaks, boys. I think we've gone through everything we need to go through. I'm not going to go through these cards even though they're kind of leaked to be coming because we don't know when or whatever. These are just cards that are getting animations. So yeah, I won't bother with most of these. We'll just worry about these cards we know are coming. Alright boys, I think that's going to do it for this little review. I think we've got some spicy stuff coming in a few days. 3 days time. We'll get some spice thrown on the game. A lot of it. Decks to look out for. Obviously this card's going to be in every deck, so insane. Sword Soul, I am 90% sure will be top tier. This deck seems fucking busted. And Cyberdark seems actually really playable. Like, actually really playable. So, I think the first video you'll see from me will probably be Cyberdark. Then I'll probably try Sword Soul. Really looking forward to Cyberdark, though. This deck seems hella fun. I like the idea of just summoning a monster being like, good luck outing it. Have fun. Good, you know, that seems fun. When do you think the next festival is? I have no idea, but it will be Fusion. Fusion is next. Oh. Hopefully soon so you can get some gems for these cards. Hopefully. Alright. That'll be that'll be it though, boys. We're done here. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and stuff if you want to see this stuff when it gets released and other stuff. And yeah. Who the fuck's DMing while I'm trying to stream? Why am I getting DMs? Whatever. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you boys on a later date. And yeah, Pendulum Festival, by the way.